I'm Brenna Hartman, the Fixie Chick, live in the studio with Alex Lillig and Pat Coyne, my co-host. What do you got in store for me today, baby?
A cool Halloween weekend.
Yes.
I set it up so we could talk to paranormal experts this morning from beyondthenormal.com, right, as you know. And I'd like to introduce them now, if I could. That'd be kind of fun. Joe Burkhart and Cindy Lee.
Hello.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for coming in today. I appreciate it. What we wanted to do is get a nice little theme for Halloween and talk maybe little bit about maybe haunted houses, maybe some stories. I'm big on stories. I always ask my guests to tell me some really scary stories or weird or funny. So if you've got any experience, I know you guys have 40 years apiece in the paranormal or psychic medium. You want to clarify that for me? Because I stumble with this stuff since it's not my forte.
Well, we're both psychic mediums.
Okay.
And we both have been involved in the paranormal for years.
Okay.
It's something that we both started out as children.
Okay.
Having
Weird.
things happen.
Okay, gotcha. So it comes with birth. You don't just study for it at college at St. Bonaventures or something, right?
Right.
Okay. So, so you all right? So that's cool. So it comes with you at birth. You have this natural ability to see things that I can't or don't want to. But it scares the crap out of me.
Well, when you're that young, it scares the crap out of us too.
Oh, okay. So you guys actually have to struggle with it when you're young.
When I can only talk for myself as a youngster, I was absolutely terrified because I could hear spirits in my room.
At nighttime?
At nighttime, it sounded like a cocktail party.
Is that right? Did they offer you any vodka tonics or anything?
No, nothing that good.
Okay. That's actually frightening. Frightening for a child.
How old were you?
About 2-3 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
And you could hear things going on. So did you tell your parents?
They just said I had an active imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So they were in denial as well, which most parents usually are, right?
And I am.
Yes.
And you are. You don't. She doesn't believe. We're going to make her a believer today, right? I think we should, don't you?
Definitely.
Cool, Cindy. All right. So you get this. Psychic medium ability. Does it grow or manifest the I'm going to call it a what's the word I want to call? It's not a trait. It's a gift. I want to call it a gift. As you grow, does it actually expand or get more, or change or morph into different things? You know, like you start hearing cocktail parties. I mean, does it escalate into, I'm seeing people now, not just hearing them?
Yes, little by little. The other thing is that as you get older, you really do have a choice in the matter as to whether you want to do anything with it or not.
Okay.
There are a lot of people that are absolutely terrified because they got to a certain point in their life and said, I can see people, I can see dead people, basically.
Yeah.
Like the movie.
Like the movie, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like, okay, I'm shut down. I don't want to do this.
Oh,
I can see dumb people.
Now that one was funny. Thanks, Brenna.
I've heard that, like little kids who have imaginary friends, kids who are prone to have imaginary friends, if they were to tap into that as they get older, tap into that psychic ability, that imaginary friend isn't really imaginary. It's really them communicating with. I've heard that and I believe it because not every kid has an imaginary friend. Think about that.
Yeah, a lot of times that's a spirit guide.
That's really cool.
Okay.
That will take a child and start to have them grow within that spiritual realm.
Oh.
And a lot of times, again, a lot of parents will say, well, isn't that cute? But it really is a spirit guide.
Okay, so children are basically taught to shut that part of them off. Is that because I don't really see anything, hear anything, so I'm thinking I was taught. My dad doesn't believe in ghosts. He doesn't believe in the doorknob, turning or whatever by itself or slamming or, if a house is haunted. But so that's because, as a result of that, I don't, because I don't see this stuff because I was taught at 3 years old, you're quit using your imagination like that, right? Is that right? Is that
exactly. A lot of times kids are shut down by parents.
Okay.
Because a lot of parents aren't aware of that other realm.
Okay, right.
My children were brought up being very used to it.
Open.
And so, there was nothing to saying, oh, Gramps is around.
Okay, gotcha. Go
Can
ahead.
I say something?
Yeah, go. I'd
so
like
I
that.
do have this theory. Okay, I've never had an encounter or an experience or anything really creep me out or anything like that. But I do believe that everything is energy. And I do believe that when a body passes away and when the organs and everything shut down and it's done functioning, that there's energy that has to go somewhere. I do believe that. Not sure exactly where it's going, however. I'm hopeful to heaven, bye-bye, and gone up there for,
Cocktail
reunion,
party.
Cocktail party, right? But some stay behind, correct? Is that the theory? That's we're going to welcome Jay Burkhart. Drag that mic right over to you, Jay. No problem. We don't mind the humping and thumping, bumping.
Hello.
Morning,
Jay
Joe.
Burkhart.
Or Jay. Joe, whatever you want to be called today.
Hello, everybody. This is Director Jay Burkhardt of Beyond the Normal.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Anyway, in regards to what you were stating about energy, Albert Einstein basically said that energy does not die. That mass within that particular aspect cannot die, it just transforms. But when a person expires, what I believe happens, which creates additional anomalous type phenomenon, it's the fact that in our case, and possibly that of other intelligent species, it's not necessarily just the fact of there being energy, but also consciousness that I believe comes into play. And that is part of the reason why I believe that it creates an anomalous signature
Okay.
once you have the expiration of the physical matter.
My signature is going to be real ugly. Someday. not ugly in a bad way. He's going to be the cocktail party guy.
So how does this turn into hauntings? And are hauntings always scary? And are they always demonic? And are there different types of hauntings? And these are the questions I have. I would like to hope that it's all good, and we shouldn't be frightened or scared if this happens. But
Right.
but I have watched some television shows that have scared the theme word today is crap out of me because it involves like this evil, demonic, hurtful, scary presence.
That's the part that bothers me about today's paranormal community, is the fact that there are many people who, like yourself, don't have experiences. So because they have not had experiences, in order to be able to make up for not having experiences, they create a variety of different theories, such as the paranormal can't harm you. There's nothing to be afraid of. It will never do anything to you.
Oh,
But then again, these are people that have never had experiences.
okay.
The people that do have experiences will tell you something that is absolutely contrary to that. They will tell you that the phenomenon can literally bite you. It can harm you. It can psychologically traumatize you. And basically, the variety of different hauntings that take place are as variable as human nature.
Can you get a little closer to the mic there, please, Joe? Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're going to have some hauntings that are very mild, and then you're going to have some hauntings that are very hostile. It depends on the individual circumstances of that given haunting. So no two hauntings are really ever alike.
Okay.
Now, haunted house. Is it the home that's haunted or is it the people in the home that are receptive to the haunting?
Yes,
Both, huh?
yes.
Wow.
Oh.
It's a combo factor.
Okay.
Is every house haunted?
Yeah, that's what I've been telling people. It doesn't matter if it's an old antiquated structure or if it's a new prefab home that was just constructed last week.
Okay.
Every place, every dwelling, every grove of trees is haunted. Because basically, if you look at people in real life, they live in shelters.
Yep.
What I found through 30 plus years of research is the fact that ghosts are the same way. They like to inhabit structures. You very seldom will find them just freely roaming through an open field or on some Scottish moor someplace.
Okay.
You'll find that most of them will be inhabiting some type of a structure, whether it's new or old.
Okay.
And they also do the same thing. I have several photographs on the site of an RTS bus And you should have saw the amount of dead people that were riding on that RTS bus.
Is that
right?
Oh, yeah.
wow?
BeyondTheNormal.com, folks. You
Wow.
can get to that from the PropertySourceRadio.com website. Click on blog, and you can see some of these photographs and also a ghost cam right on this website with director Jay Burkhart and Ms. Cindy Lee, who run this. Is it a company? Do you call it a company? It sounds like a company to me.
It's a lifestyle.
In your company, your lifestyle, what I want to ask you when we get back is, I'm assuming it's to help people deal with these experiences we've been talking about in this segment.
That is correct.
That is correct. Great. 222-6397 is our number here, folks. If you have a question for Cindy or Joe regarding any kind of paranormal activity or experience you might have had or haunted house you might have been in, PropertySourceRadio.com is the website. You can email me directly from there. I am checking my email during the show if you're too scared to call today. We'll be right back.